Hello there. My name is Abdul Tubman. I'm here today to discuss the intersectionality of the Palestinian struggle and the experiences of being Black in America. This topic is not just about politics. It's about understanding the complex connections in policy and societal standards that affect marginalized communities around the world. Throughout history, both Palestinians and Black Americans have faced systemic oppression, discrimination, and violence rooted in colonialism and racism. These two groups have experienced displacement and dehumanization in different contexts, but share a similar story of resistance against systemic inequities and injustices. For Black Americans, the legacy of slavery, segregation, and continuing racial discrimination remains a powerful force shaping contemporary society. Despite significant civil rights progress, structural inequities persist across all sectors in education, employment, healthcare, and the criminal justice system. For Black Americans, they continue to advocate for fundamental human rights and equitable treatment under the laws, but to deaf ears. Similarly, Palestinians have experienced decades of displacement, land dispossession, and military occupation. Their movement is framed within the context of resisting colonialism and seeking self-determination, freedom, and dignity. Palestinians have endured policies of segregation and militarization that prevent access to essential resources like healthcare, education, and economic opportunities. Both movements intersect at their core values, the shared call for dignity, equality, and freedom. Systemic structures of discrimination have been justified through laws, media narratives, and societal norms that attempt to delegitimize the lived experiences of those groups. By understanding the interconnectedness of our struggles, we can work towards global solidarity that transcends borders and unites us in the fight for justice. Calling for the protection of land and property instead of bodies goes back to the slavery trope of once we were freed, our bodies no longer mattered, as our minds were never cared for. Furthermore, the policies affecting both groups reveal disturbing patterns. Both groups have experienced disproportionate policing and militarization, often justified through fear-based rhetoric that ignores their fundamental human rights. Policies of segregation and occupation in Palestine echoes America's long history of redlining and segregation, as America has always been the blueprint for atrocities and disenfranchisement. However, the beauty of this intersection lies in the solidarity expressed across borders. Black activists like Angela Davis, James Baldwin, Malcolm X, and the Black Panthers have long spoken out for the Palestinian cause, recognizing the common fight against state violence. Similarly, Palestinian activists have supported Black Lives Matter, identifying shared aspirations for liberation. The two go hand in hand. So I implore you to reach out, learn history, and read everything to stand up for our bodies. Become our human shields against oppression and subjugation. As we move forward, it is crucial to understand that the struggle for justice in one community is inherently tied to the struggle in another. Policy, societal standards, and public narratives must be reimagined to respect human rights and dismantle structures that perpetuate inequity and violence. We must recognize the intersectionality of these movements as a reminder that fighting for the freedom of one group uplifts us all. When we stand in solidarity with Palestinians and Black Americans, we contribute to the global movement for justice that strives to create a better future for everyone. Cheers to a more equitable future. Hello there. My name is Abdul Tubman. I'm here